In just one 24-hour period in January of last year, local communities in 54 Florida counties counted over 45,000 persons living on the streets. Alan Holt is with Family in Distress and joins us now for a deep dive on just what factors lead to homelessness and how this epidemic is affecting all communities in Florida. And by the end of the segment, we should have some tips on prevention and what we can do to help others. Alan, welcome. Good to have you here. You are Vice President of Family in Distress based here in South Florida. Tell us what your organization does.
Well, thanks for having us. Our organization prides itself on being a champion for the underserved. Those are the invisible homeless, people lacking skills that are struggling with either homelessness and or incarceration. We provide the resources and education they need to change their current status so that ultimately they can overcome those barriers.
You just said invisible homeless.
Invisible homeless.
Tell us exactly what you mean by that.
Well, those are the college students who don't have a place to go. They sleep in their cars. There are co-workers who sleep in the locker rooms. There are people you see on the street often and would never know that they're homeless. But we've been able to find access to them and to come alongside them to ensure that they can actually gain housing and support that they need to be successful.
Interesting. People that you'd see in everyday life, you'd have
Absolutely.
no idea.
You just don't know.
And you actually have gone on the streets to experience what it's like to be homeless yourself. People in your organization have gone undercover. Tell us how you've done that.
Well, what we did, we decided to gain greater credibility with the community. We have to experience what they've experienced. And therefore, when we speak from a position of resources, we realize that with education, with support, and with direction, many people can change their current status. So yes, we sent a team of, matter of fact, my wife and several of our leaders actually spent the night out on the streets and had a very interesting experience in doing so.
We've seen politicians do this, it's a stunt, but this is real world for you. What was it like personally to experience what the people that you're trying to help out are going through?
It was quite frustrating, simply because there aren't a lot of places to turn to. People don't understand. And I think right now our greatest epidemic is many of us are familiar with the plight of someone being on the streets, but it's that invisible population that now becomes high risk for ultimately ending up on the street that very few people are serving.
And in Florida, as we know, has one of the highest rates of homelessness in the entire country. It does not sound like, Alan, that this problem is going away anytime soon.
Well, Florida's a very attractive place for a lot of reasons. People retire here, and what we're finding also is that those who retired and did not have enough for retirement are joining the population of the homeless. So yes, the problems are going to escalate unless organizations such as ours or people like organizations such as Comcast even get behind, champion these causes to let people know that there are options and there are resources here to help people change their conditions.
This truly is a team effort too. There are other organizations out there working with homeless, and you embrace all of them so you can all work together.
Absolutely. It's a collective effort. Again, many organizations focus on the physical needs, the housing, the food daily, but not a lot focus on the education required to change your status in life. And that's where we specialize.
Viewers watching right now, what can they do to help your very noble cause?
Well, I encourage them to go to our website to learn more about our organization, and the website is familyindistress.org. If they like to email us directly, they can email us at familyindistress@yahoo.com. But on the site, they'll learn about the initiatives that we're leading, the different projects and workshops that we offer to the community. And there's always opportunities for people to volunteer and to make a difference.
Well, if it can make you feel good about yourself and certainly what you do, you must feel like you've accomplished a lot, or you can accomplish a lot by doing what you do.
I'm driven to make a difference in life, and I'm looking for people who want to join us in that cause.
And hopefully they can. Alan Holt is with Family in Distress. He's been this hour's newsmaker. I'm Phil Latzman. Thank you for watching.